Alright, everybody, so we are back. So last session, you all finally made your way out of the Underdark and into the light of the moon, and finally the light of day, out in the Sword Coast. The long journey now behind you all, you have yet another long journey ahead of you. The journey from the central Lurkwood edges to the mountain fortress of Gauntlgrim. Traveling with Eldeth, the great niece of one Brunor Battlehammer, believes that if anyone is in a position to put an end to the demonic incursion that is happening below your feet, then Brunor and his armies of dwarves and allies would be the best suited to do so. So, you began making your way westward towards Gauntlgrim, several of you deciding on various courses of action that you could take to prepare the Sword Coast for the coming war that will hopefully happen beneath your feet and not on the surface. You all began preparations and plans for heading to the various seats of power along the coast and in the north in general. Some of you deciding to head to Luskan, others to the Fortress Library of Candlekeep, while the bulk of your party is heading towards Gauntlgrim proper. Discussing along your journey, you did decide to head first to Longsaddle to resupply, recuperate, and begin sending word out to as many people as you could about what's happening below. Longsaddle being the only real point of civilization between you and Gauntlgrim. So, hugging the Lurkwood forest while you headed westward, doing so to kind of keep your bearings and make sure that you were heading in the right direction, without having to rely too much on your own navigational skills, you were accosted by a green dragon. Word had reached this great beast of a group of adventurers who had recently been freed from captivity in the Underdark and made their way after many months of travel back to the surface. Hearing of your adventure, this creature decided that you all were likely prime targets for thieving. Not just stealing from you, but possibly even stealing one or two of you yourselves to add to its vast collection of treasures and oddities. This creature waylaid you on the road, first threatening you, thinking it powerful enough to simply cow you all into giving up all of your stuff, and maybe one or two of you as well. Of course, this was not very agreeable to the group of you. You denied this creature, and a battle ensued. You fought this creature, and in its hubris, it did not realize the threat that you posed to its existence and was slain rather handily by the lot of you. Only carrying what few treasures that it had on its person from waylaying other adventurers on the road, you managed to grab all of these items, and that is where we left off last week. The battle had ended. You all had made camp nearby. By made camp, I mean erected a 100-foot tall tower. And, yeah, that's where we're at right now, everybody. So, now, still in your tower made of dragon bone and scale, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
What would you like to do?
One thing I want to point out says Gresh did convince, after getting that dragon's heart, Gresh did convince Schrodinger to go with him to Candlekeep instead of going to Luskan.
Oh, cool. Perfect.
Mainly because everyone there was more of like towards good, neutral good, instead of neutral evil in Luskan.
Sure.
That was something that was brought up before.
Okay, good to know. Nice. Alright, everybody. So, in your tower, what would y'all like to do?
I will use sending.
Fantastic. So, Uranus, as you use your sending spell, as you have several other times throughout the past several days of travel, you get no response. However, could you please make an Arcana check?
Of course. I'm so smart.
Okay. So, Uranus, what's your +3 coming from? Just... Oh, guidance. Perfect. Yep, just assumed it's on. Nice. So with a 10, Uranus. You can sense something underlying, almost like a repeating call. It's coming from the source. You're sending out to your people. You should be able to contact them readily since you've had so much contact with them before, but something's blocking you. Something seems to be creating a barrier between you and them. But beneath it, you can sense a repeating call. You can't quite make it out, but trying again, perhaps the next day you may be able to. But
I can cast a spell a lot. Can I try again?
You can try again the next day. If you try it again now, it would be the same result.
Fair enough.
I will say, though, that if you get one of your more magically inclined friends to help you the next time you cast, perhaps even the next morning, they may be able to help you break through that and find out exactly what's going on.
Very well.
But you definitely did run into a barrier, which would lead you to believe that they are, if not making a conscious effort to block their location, that something else is. So, what'll it be then? We will say that it is still the evening that you all made camp.
Gresh will be in the sauna, just sitting back.
I love that there's a fucking
warm
sauna
towel.
in this place.
Yep, everyone knew that there was a sauna, right?
I knew it was one of the options you could choose for each floor.
Sarah will also be in the sauna with a cool basin of water at her feet, doing cold and hot treatments.
Sauna things.
Rudinger
sauna
will be
things.
on the first floor, reading amongst Gresh's many books.
I'll go up to the observatory.
Awesome. Good place for Uranus.
Clock that.
So, Sarah, when were you going to share your newfound abilities?
Well, I had to have the right moment. When that dragon came down to bite me, I said, "This now or never."
Fair enough. A good moment,
little-
nonetheless.
Yeah. See, I learned a lot from that purple marble you gave me. I know all kinds of magic now.
Do you?
I do.
And you would consider yourself a master of these magics?
Well, if the purple marble spins in my hand, then yes, I say, I'm a master of the magics. And she looks very proud.
What other spells can you cast?
She kind of scratches her head. Well, to make myself a little resistant to bites, I can make my shield a little thicker.
Thicker.
Mm-hmm.
Aren't you able to cast that spell? I've seen you do it before, several times.
Well, I didn't need the marbles to do that one. I see what you're getting at. Well, I have another one I learned. Well, you know when the dragon tried to grab my braid, his claw nicked through some of that some of the spider rope. And I brought out a marble and I rolled it over the broken seams and I was able to put the rope back together. Now that's something I couldn't do before.
Fascinating.
Mm-hmm.
And this doesn't require any incantation, special words, or materials?
Requires 2 marbles, rubbed with equal pressure back and forth across the broken thing. Seems to bring it back together.
And this power, newfound, just came to you.
Aye, it did. I'll have you to thank for that.
Me?
Yeah, you and your purple marble.
I don't know if it necessarily had the ability to teach you new magics.
What do you mean? That's how I got the magic, isn't it? I thought you gave me a magic item.
Perhaps your belief in something is more powerful than common magics. There are things in my book that I can't even cast quite yet, that is.
Oh, you still have learning to do. I thought you knew it all.
Knowing and the capacity to execute are 2 very different things.
Ooh, Gresh, watch this, watch this. And she'll bring over the basin of cold water. And she'll take a cloth and put it in. Watch this! And she says something in Dwarvish that you can't quite make out. Okay, now take a whiff of this. And she shoves the cloth. She shoves the cloth in your face.
Yep.
Does that not smell lovely? So British. Sorry.
Psych, it's chloroform.
Right, that was I was thinking too.
Rush
Like,
passed out.
Crash is about to pass out.
Shh, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Oh god.
It smells like lilac. Isn't it nice? I can make things smell good. Or bad.
It would seem your ability to execute spells is far more than your knowledge of them. That is a good thing.
Oh, thank
Quite
you.
rare, really.
She takes it as a compliment. So what do you think about that dragon? Do you think he's got a lair full of people he's kidnapped?
Seemed very interested in us, but who knows what he would want with all the common folk around.
Oh,
Besides,
yeah,
the dragon, it could be 100 miles anywhere.
I just found it interesting. He was interested in Aranis, Sereth, or Stool. Sounds like he collects people, not just items.
Yes, but they are quite unique.
Anyways, I hope there isn't a whole bunch of people holed up in a cave somewhere.
And how would you go about finding them, even if there was?
That's just true. Cillian knows the direction that the dragon came from. I mean, we just have to look for some caves in the forest, I'm guessing. Isn't that where dragons live?
Some, yes, but there are a lot of caves.
He could have come all the way from the spine, for all we know. I just know the direction he showed up from.
Oh, Cillian, I didn't see you. I didn't see you for the steam in the sun. Shoot. Well, I don't know. It's just something to keep in mind. If we could find a dragon lair, that would be fantastic.
Procuring some form of transportation would be wise then. We do have the funds.
And we are going to Long Saddle. The name would suggest saddles. Perhaps long ones.
Well, we do have a treasure trove. Perhaps we can work towards offloading at least a part of it.
Do some trades and such.
Jeez, a spreadsheet. Nice. Yeah, y'all got some stuff. Yeah, you do.
No, we haven't sold for some reason. Did we sell those drow spider silk dresses? I don't think we did.
No, because they
Fair
wouldn't
enough.
have. They wouldn't catch as much of a price in the Underdark as they would on the surface. So you held on to them.
Oh, I did the dragon lead.
Okay.
When I listened to it today. That's the 15 gems worth 50 gold each, 1,700 gold from the dragons, and 5 greater healing potions at the bottom. We have over 10,000 gold, I think, in terms of property.
Well, Long Saddle is the nearest village, right? Wait, why did...
It looks like it, yep. According to the map Eldeth showed.
Perhaps it'd be wise... And we did not want to go to Mirabar. We wanted to go south.
Yes,
Or
the plan was to get
west.
to Long Saddle and then make our way to Gontorgrim. The dragon came from the direction of Mirabar.
Very well. Then I suggest we go to Long Saddle. Perhaps even procure ourselves a permanent residence. And we can use it as a waypoint.
A permanent residence? We'll be roomies.
Well, it'll be more of a place where we can stop by. I'm sure we have enough gold to have somebody, and maybe even a few others, keep it open as an inn. Then we can go back as whenever we want.
Ooh, I've never owned property.
It's more of an investment. It's not like you would be running the day-to-day.
Yeah, let's check what the others think.
Just a suggestion.
Sarah will leave her cold basin of water near Gresh with the lilac-scented cloth and go off in search of Schrodinger.
Like on the first floor. Peace. You'd actually find Schrodinger sitting next to the magical fire in one of the chairs, flipping through a book with the title of "Monsters Made of Magic."
Huh. Cool.
One of Gresh's books. That's a picture book of monsters they were created by wizards. Those are like bugbears, bullets, and whatever the heck else is out there in the world.
There's a lot of them. Most monstrosities can trace their origins back to a wizard fucking around and finding out.
Ooh, Shro, are you learning new spells?
No, I found one of Gresh's. I guess it's more of a picture book.
Now that's my kind of book. Let's have a look.
It's looking through with the land shark, the bullets.
A land shark, you say?
There's various monsters that were made from wizards.
Can you make a monster? Well, I see you make dead things.
It would probably take lots of magic to be able to make something like this. They all appear to be amalgamations of other monsters, such as even a bugbear. Being able to infuse the beings of two different animals, for bear and an owl. Not bugbear, owl bears.
Yep.
And being able to mix two animals together would be far beyond my expertise.
Seems a bit unnatural.
What was that?
Seems a bit unnatural. Fusing.
In some cases. Gresh might know a little bit more since he has books on it.
I bet Gresh knows lots of things. He's pretty smart. and she starts thumbing through the books. So what do you think? Should we head to Longsaddle, get some gear, and maybe look for the Dragon's Lair? Or just head on to Gauntlgrim?
We do have the time. Could use the Explorer. We could use a little bit of fresh air. I'm dealing with possibly some horses would be a good decision on timing, being able to make progress a lot faster.
Yeah, that's what Gresh said too, as well.
Are we certain as to where the Dragon's Lair even is?
I think it's in a cave in the forest near Merabar. Gresh said that's where dragons live.
It isn't too far away.
Perfect. I'll go talk to Aranus and see if he's willing to come along. Here's your book. Too many words.
Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the pictures.
I did. And she'll go up to the top floor where Aranus is stargazing?
I imagine Cyrus with me. I'm pointing out the stars, constellations, indoctrinating him into the church. Just typical things.
Sarah will quietly creep up on Sereth and go, "The sky is falling, the sky is falling."
Sereth would be kind of like, he's enjoying being inside. He likes having a roof over his head, and you see him immediately like dive over to one of the windows and look up.
I was just joking, Sereth. Come on.
He looks over.
The sky won't fall.
Schrodinger says it happens, though.
I think Schrodinger might have been having a bit of a laugh at your expense.
Meteors,
the sky,
he calls them.
Technically, the sky isn't falling. Parts of the sky are falling.
That sounds even better.
He looks up again.
Rare. They're very, very rare. I think.
I shall remain vigilant.
Perfect. I think you're much less likely to die of a cave-in above the ground than you are below. There's other threats to worry about up here.
Like the fire orb.
Yes, I probably should have warned you about that.
No, it's likely best that you didn't. If I hadn't been so far from our exit when I first saw it, I likely would have just gone right back in.
Oh, then I don't regret anything. But it's okay. As you can see, I, and also Sarah, function quite well up here.
He nods.
Time, acclimatize.
Says, I have noticed that my eyes hurt less with each passing day. I believe in some weeks' time I may be able to function normally up here. It still burns the skin, though.
I'm sorry. Do you need healing? And I move a hand towards him.
No, it's nothing that serious. It's mostly just distracting.
Alright. Well, if it becomes too much, I'm sure there's something we can do.
Thank you. I will be sure to let you know. Now, if you don't mind, he backs as far away from the window as he can.
Sir, I imagine you came up here for more than just...
tormenting Sarah.
Which we will be talking about.
I'm sorry. He's such easy prey. I just... Sorry. Okay, I won't do it again.
Yeah, I can appreciate teasing someone, but you're basically teasing him with a cataclysm.
You're the one that brought up Meteor, Mr. Aranus.
Well,
I said
technically
it.
he did.
Well, there, it's all his fault.
Technically, yeah, Schrodinger. It's like, does the sky fall? Sometimes.
I saw you looking through the looking glass, or the telescope. Were you able to see a Lestry up there on the moon?
I'm not sure if she's actually on the moon.
Oh.
I don't know. I think it just represents her in a symbolic way.
Do you feel more
It's part of her
powerful?
realm.
Do you feel more powerful in the moonlight?
I do. It's
Oh,
comforting.
that's lovely.
There was times when I thought I could feel it down there.
It
When-
must have been comforting then.
It was when things got dangerous, or I was scared. I could have sworn I felt it. But who knows? Maybe my mind was just addled with the never-ending tunnels.
It's nice to be out, that's for sure.
Yes, it feels weird not being contained under stone. Like the world is too big.
It's the bigger the better as far as I'm concerned. I hate being that far underground. It was too much. And alone, away from friends. But listen,
Yes, I am listening to you.
Gresh was saying that we ought to go to the Dragon's Lair. He says he knows where it is.
That could be
And
useful.
Shro said we can get horses in Longsaddle, and it will be a very quick trip.
Where was the... I've been so distracted trying to contact my people. I feel like I've not really been paying attention to all what you've been doing. Where was the Dragon's Lair?
The Dragon's Lair is in a cave in a forest just outside of Mirabar. That's what Cillian said, where he said he saw it coming from.
We're equal distance between Mirabar and Longsaddle, aren't we?
Pretty much.
Shouldn't we go to Mirabar? They get horses there.
Maybe we should discuss it as a group then.
Oh,
I feel
sure.
like I'm playing Broken Sending Stone.
Yes, that common phrase. I've still got all those sending stones. I've got like a collection. I know people collect them.
But they're broken, right?
Not all.
I thought they exploded on you.
All the ones from Ilvara. I still have one from that. Do you remember that diplomat in
Oh, the marketplace.
the dwarven city? Whose name I definitely remember.
Yeah, I remember.
Yes, that one.
Okay, would you like to head down then?
Yes,
meet
that
the
sounds lovely.
others? Sereth, if you'd like to stop cowering behind the chair, you're more than welcome to join us.
He kind of pokes his head out. Downstairs, yes. More ceilings between us and what'd you call it? The sky?
It makes you feel any better, Seraph. I have never known the sky to fall in my lifetime. Have you ever
Indeed.
known the sky to fall, Sarah?
Well, I was looking through one of Gresh's maps and I saw this place, the Sea of Fallen Stars.
Oh. That's just a fancy name. Like, you've got the Evermore, but they don't go on forever.
Hmm.
And like the Neverwinter would. Winter does occur there.
He
And the
seems
spine of the world
relieved by
isn't
this.
And the spine of the world isn't actually a spine.
He seems relieved by this. Unknown to him that was actually like a massive stellar event that caused the fucking Sea of Fallen Stars.
Sarah will start to head down the stairs to meet up with the rest of the group.
I'll follow. I was very impressed with your magic work. earlier, Sarah. I must admit, I was a bit distracted by the rage of a gorilla coursing through me. I've never acted like that before in my life.
Oh, that was Gresh's magic.
I thought
Yeah.
you did that.
No. No.
The marble?
With the marble, I was able to prevent the dragon from biting my head off.
That was very impressive.
Oh, thank you.
I didn't realize you were studying.
Gresh is teaching me all he knows. I'm his pupil, really.
Really?
Oh yes, ever since he gave me that purple marble.
I've never really thought of Gresh as a teacher, but if you're saying it's working,
I think he's quite fond of me.
that's so
And,
sweet.
Yes. I think he's going to take me under his wing.
That's so lovely. You two going off on your little study adventures.
Oh, speak of the devil. Gresh, Aranis
Sarah?
is saying that we should go to Mirabar and secure horses.
That's a bit out of the way, don't you think?
As out of the way as Longsaddle.
Well, we are quite a bit south. It will add probably another day onto our journey.
Will it, DM?
Really the only thing difference from heading to Mirabar would be the fact that you have to go through the hills, the Morgor Hills, which are a bit troll-infested, I think would be the way to put that. But the distance wouldn't be any different.
But we still have to fight the trolls even if we were on horses.
I mean, you can outrun trolls on horses,
Uh,
I think. How fast does a troll move?
We must get the horses. That's why we're going to Longsaddle first.
it just seems weird that we'll be backtracking on ourselves.
Where would we be tracking to exactly, Aranis?
Well, Sarah said that the horses, the dragon's lair is near Mirabar. So we go to Longsaddle, then come back up where we've just come to go to Mirabar.
I mean, that's our best educated guess, but there's no guarantee.
Why would you need to go to both Longsaddle and Mirabar? I'm just curious. It seems like an either or type of situation.
You'd go to Longsaddle first to get the horses to ride to Mirabel.
Just the location around Mirabar is, I think, what we're interested in.
Because I imagine, judging from this map that I'm assuming we have,
Yeah.
Mirabar seems like a bigger settlement than Longsaddle, so I imagine we could get horses there.
That is an accurate assessment. Mirabar is the richest city in the north.
Oh.
I believe it was Eldeth who recommended Longsaddle just because it was easy to get to and friendly. And at the time didn't require... Because if you were trying to get to Mirabar from there, it would have went straight to the Lurkwood. And Longsaddle was a straight shot. Mirabar would also be a reasonable place to go to resupply, sell stuff. The journey to Gauntlgrim from Mirabar would be a bit tougher than from Longsaddle.
Aranis, you want to actually hunt down this dragon's lair. You think we have enough information to even do so?
Do you
It
think
seems-
we don't?
Not really, no. But she seems quite steadfast in it.
I just thought that's where we were eventually going. I thought we were going to Longsaddle to get horses and then going up to Mirabar to this dragon's lair before then going to Gauntlgrim.
Point of order, the Dragon's Lair, from what Cillian saw, would be in the Lurkwood. I don't know where in Mirabar. I think it was just the direction, but it is in the Lurkwood.
Yeah, he came into view approaching from that direction. It doesn't mean he lives in that direction. He could have come from any direction and then turned left or right.
Yes, silly, and that is why we can't just invest our time in trying to hunt down something we don't even know where it comes from.
I've been down here just taking looks at your books. And let's see what you have on dragons. It says green dragons that like to make their lairs in caves or sheer cliffs, or even in hillsides.
Yes, and we're next to a mountainside, a forest. See many hills around, so pick your poison.
I'm gonna go ahead and take a shot in the dark and say all these mounds are basically hills.
Yeah.
We could go poking around the
Would
wood.
be somewhere close by, but not exactly sure.
Those in Mirabar may know. Those in Longsidle may know.
We may be closer to Mirabar for them to know. Longsidle looks too far out the way. Especially if we are in dire need and wanting to search for it. Going to Mirabar over Longsidle might be a better choice.
Well, I believe Sarah's main concern would be that others were taken captive, and judging by how dragons operate, I doubt they have much food or supply. So we're under a bit of a time crunch. Going there and back may be too long.
Might I suggest just heading to Longsaddle then, and finishing up our business there, and ask the locals if they've heard of a dragon.
Are there not hunters around Lurkwood? Do any of you even come from this particular wooded area? Have connections?
I'm not from here, but I've travelled a lot in, the general area.
Well, perhaps we'll get lucky and pass somebody along the road.
Now there's an idea. Let's continue on our original plan, get to Longsaddle, and, collect information along the way.
It is indeed a major roadway between the cities. I don't see why traders and travelers would be taking it.
But would any know exactly where the cave would be?
Probably not, but they'll know a lot more surface details. Perhaps flights and landing locations.
I do have... in preparation for finding my people, I've been focusing on spells that could perhaps help me find them. I do have one spell that might, and I do stress this a lot, might give us the location of the lair.
Alright. How long will it take you to cast?
An action. 6 seconds.
I don't see why you'd be willing to wait that.
Instantaneous. I don't know. DM, could I use the divination spell to find out? You ask a single question concerning a specific goal, event, or activity to occur within the next 7 days. The DM offers a truthful reply. It could be a short phrase, cryptic rhyme, or an omen.
You can certainly attempt the divination spell.
But could I use it to get a location?
You can use it for whatever you'd like to. The answer that Elistray gives to you.
Goal.
I don't...
It says yeah.
Yeah.
I think. She's a she regularly instructs us to hunt monsters. I think she might know of. I don't know. Let's give it a go. Incense and a sacrificial offering appropriate to your religion.
I don't think
I've
there are
got the
any babies
incense.
around, Uranus.
We haven't sacrificed babies in years. They're just so hard to come by. Sacrificial offering. I don't know. Anyone got any spiders we could burn?
No,
Try to think. What would be a oh wait. Offering.
Appropriate to your religion.
Yeah.
Would any
What
random
would,
wildlife help with your religion sacrifices?
Offering. I'm googling now. The first thing that pops up is witchcraft offerings. What would an offering to Lestri be? Okay, she's music. Would a song count as an offering?
A dance for illustrate, perhaps?
Oh,
But
yep,
you must
I could go
sacrifice your
dance.
ability to dance, Uranus?
No.
That's a good sacrifice if I've ever seen one.
Okay, I'll do a dance. I will do the very sacred dance of the moon that we always use for offerings to Alestri.
Sarah, do you have any musical instruments to play?
I do. And she'll take out her shield and sword. I can keep a steady beat for you, Uranus.
Don't blame on the moonlight. Don't blame on the good times. Blame on the boogie. Or the hustle. Yeah, okay, I will do a very religious sacred dance.
Okay. What is your question?
I should have thought about this before I cast the spell. I can ask one question, everyone. What do you think it should be? Where the dragon's lair is? Where in the Lurkwood is the dragon's lair?
That would probably be best. You might want to do it more spiritually.
I tell her that we're worried that there may be some trapped
Yes.
people
Okay.
there.
Oh, Dark Mother. Or Dark Maiden. God. As you probably have seen, we felled a great beast. However, we are concerned that we weren't its only victims. We are concerned it could have taken others to its lair. Where in the Lurkwood is its lair?
Okay.
Doesn't respond.
No. There's a response. Let's see.
Sorry, I didn't mean to put you on the spot.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm debating.
Oh.
I'm thinking. So you specifically asked where in the Lurkwood is the dragon's lair?
Maybe I should have asked where the lair is rather than just where in the Lurkwood. No, we think it's coming from the Lurkwood. I want to be specific. I don't want her to say north. Yes, where in the Lurkwood is the lair of the dragon we just felled?
Okay. So you would get a vision of a cavern in a large clearing in Lurkwood. Clear of trees. Moonlight shines down onto it. It would be about 2 days' travel into the Lurkwood. You believe that you could get there. That you believe that you'd be able to navigate yourself there without direction. You would intuitively know how to get there. However, the response that you get after this vision would be, hurry. Your people wait for you.
Did I get any... When she said hurry, did she mean as in hurry to my people or hurry... I think I know what she meant.
Aranis, I gotta keep beating this drum. My arm's getting tired.
This is how your magic works, though. You may want to practice. Build up those muscles.
Well, what did your mighty goddess tell you? You look like you're deep in thought.
I have the location of the lair.
No,
That
do
was
you
fast.
really?
I can
Where?
guide us there.
Oh, that's
It's-
fantastic.
It's 2 days' travel into the Lurkwood.
Are we better on foot?
It's our only
Should
option.
be better to go to Mirabar afterwards then.
She
Okay,
told me to hurry, though, because my people need me.
Oh,
There could be the chances that the dragon kidnapped your people. He did show an interest in you, Sereth, and Stool, as once it landed amongst us.
That is true.
And as Sarah was saying, there could be other prisoners. It makes sense to me.
I don't know if... I know I've been a bit quiet the last few days.
I just figured you were deep in your own studies. Or blind.
I've been trying to get in contact with my people since we've emerged from the Underdark, but
How has that been faring for you?
not as well as I had hoped, if I'm honest. I've been trying different people who I had hoped had survived the attack, but I haven't been getting a response. It was only today, when I cast it earlier, that it felt like there was something in my way.
that's terrible.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Where was your people's last location?
Somewhere a little south of the Evermoors.
Well, Alestra's never let us down before or led us astray. If she says, go to the lair, then I suggest we go to the lair.
The Lurkwood seems almost like a stretch for your people, but I'm sure your goddess will be proud of you if you saved him. Whoever is there.
He would have... I mean, I can always try... I can try this spell in the morning. But I was also thinking... My issue seems to be more a mechanical aspect of magic, more than a divine issue. So I was wondering if you, Schrödinger, and you, Gresh, could perhaps help me in the morning in contacting my people.
Quite no other way around with your magic, but I can give something a try.
You're having issues. Is there a name or an incantation your spell goes by?
I believe it's akin to the sending spell. The ability to transmit your thoughts. 25. Exactly. To an individual that you know.
I'm sure if we looked it over, we could help you.
Thank you.
Yes,
Because-
Gresh, we will burn the midnight oil and read through the books. We'll find the answer.
Yes, Sarah told me she's your new student, Gresh.
Sarah was quite enjoying the picture books when I was looking amongst your wide collection.
I
It's
didn't realize you were
hilarious.
taking up a professorship.
I was literally talking to my partner earlier today about this game. She's like, "So you ready to run your game?" And I'm like, "I think I am, but these guys always go someplace I ever expect them to, so I'm never really ready for this game." I was literally talking about that earlier today, and here I am. Just this is like, you guys are totally good. I'm just like completely not rewriting, just replacing events. We'll put it that way.
But just to the LSU thing, I was just wondering, I could try if you could help me contact my people in the morning. That could perhaps change what our first destination should be.
Well, the Dragon Slayer is sort of on a time crunch.
True.
But we are unsure if there's even anybody there.
Did I?
Sorry.
So, from the tone of Aleshi's voice,
Mm-hmm.
and any emotions that maybe have come along with it, do I feel like she was saying there was time for me to go to the lair and still save my people?
You
It was
can.
kind of an either or.
She would not have shown you the location if she didn't think it was the right thing for you to do.
That's what I thought. I did think that, but it's so hard to. I don't want to put words in your mouth.
No, you're good. Yeah, this.
Oh, in that case, as Sarah said, unless she's never led us wrong before, if she's given me this vision, I have to believe it's what we need to do now. Otherwise, she would have given me a different one. So, if you're all comfortable coming to the lair, I will guide us there. Although perhaps I can assist Cillian in guiding us there, because your expertise in traversing terrain far outweigh mine.
And the Lurkwood is notorious for disorienting travelers.
I'll do everything I can.
As will I. I'm sure there's something I can. No.
Okay, we've got to plan.
Rare for us.
First
We
thing in the
must be
morning.
growing up.
First thing in the morning. We head into Lurkwood.
What are you now?
No, it's the evening of your victory against the dragon.
So, Uranus, you're always talking about that you can create food and water. What are we having for dinner tonight? Because we ate the
Well-
last of the sausages, and I ate the last butter tart.
Cyril did give that dragon meats.
If Gresh,
Yes,
your
Rose?
Great Hall, does it have plates?
There is a dining area.
But is it like made up? Is it like dining plates and serving plates and
Well, look
things
for
to
yourself.
hold food? Okay, everyone follow me, I guess. I think I know my way around. I will try to guide us to the Great Hall.
Oh, this is pretty fancy. Chairs to sit on and eat.
Not just the ground.
Nice green scary table and chairs.
Yes.
I wouldn't think that this was all made out of the one dragon.
Unfortunately,
Okay.
you can't take anything anywhere, but inside here, yes, everything is as it should be.
We've got plates, we've got forks and knives. Do the trick, Aranis. Make us a feast.
I will start a prayer of sustenance and, I don't know, blessing the hands that made it, as I cast Create Food and Water. I create 45 pounds of food and 30 gallons of water
Jesus.
on the ground or in containers, which is why I asked if there were serving plates. Enough to sustain up to 15 humanoids or 5 steeds for 24 hours. The food is bland but nourishing. And I think we have spices and other food from the Underdark we can, I don't know, use for seasoning.
Water and what looks to be repurposed gelatinous cube. Delicious. My favorite.
No, it's not. I like to think it's a little bland but typical feast that we have in my commune.
Sarah rubs her hand together. Oh, I've got this. This food will not be bland in a minute. And she'll walk around the food, talking in Dwarvish, and occasionally we'll hear the word gravy and sage and thyme and cinnamon as she casts prestidigitation on as much food as she can to flavor it as she would feel fit for a Dwarven Hall feast. There we go. Much more palatable. Let's dig in, boys. And she'll sit down. And the chowing down begins.
Nom 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 nom.
We've got chicken legs, Waldorf
Berry
salad,
pies, butter tarts. Since I know someone has a liking of them. Moon pies, which I guess might be a thing.
So before the sun went down, DM, sorry, I
Yes.
wanted to say this earlier, but the RP was going real good.
Right.
No, you're good. You're good. Being a resident of these northern area, do I know if there's at least somewhat common, like wild horses, mustangs of the like?
Yeah, this would actually be the spot for them in the plains and hills south of this area.
So after he put the tower up, Cillian would have gone up and tried to get a vantage point and see if he could see any wild horses. Can I look for that?
Yeah, let's go ahead and start with a perception check. Okay. There does not appear to be any in the immediate vicinity. However, this area is populated with them. So you can try one of these checks to find them at the beginning. Let's go at the end of each day.
Okay.
Well, I'm stuffed. Oh, that was good, Aranis.
I think a lot of the credit has to go to you, Sarah. I might have given the bones of it, but I definitely think you're the one who made this a feast.
A little spice goes a long way. And
I
thank
didn't realize you were carrying so much spice on you.
Spice! Well, it's easy when you got the magic marbles.
Oh.
But Grash, thank you for hosting us at this lovely dining area. Beautiful.
Anytime. We should have a comfortable journey up here.
How long have you been working on this? Amazing place, Crash.
I've always been able to create it. It's just, in the Underdark, there isn't exactly enough space.
That makes sense.
What good is an observatory when you're looking at stone walls?
Well, I'm going to call it a night. I am perfectly stuffed to the brim. And I will digest as I sleep and have full energy in the morning. Good night. And she happily saunters off to her corner and falls asleep very, very quickly.
I will find someone to sleep as well.
Okay. All right. Uranus, as you sleep, your dreams focus on a creature. Bright white scales. At first you think you're looking upon a white dragon. But as you focus on it, the slumbering beast appears to be something else, almost like porcelain, lit like moonlight. You see dark tendrils rising up out of the ground beneath it that seem to be seeking to encircle and enrapture it. First time you've had a dream like this. And you hear a voice, much like the one that spoke to you when you did your spell earlier in the day. It says, "Your people wait for you."
Can I try to stop the tentacles? Tendrils?
Sure. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh. Am I close enough to Sarah that I get her aura?
Negative. This would be in your dream. We are considered on a separate plane of existence at the moment.
Come on. Come on. Oh, God.
Uranus? What is that? What was the result of the... Oh, a nat 1. Jeez.
I use my obsessional.
Okay. You do not stop the tendrils. However, you have avoided a much worse thing from happening. So you wake with a start and a cold sweat in the middle of the night, Uranus, after that dream.
Can I spend some time trying to understand the dream and
Sure.
its significance?
Yeah.
Does that kind of make sense?
Yeah, totally. What else would be there for you to understand except for what you've seen already?
Is it
something? Go ahead.
I was gonna say, is there a symbolism I'm missing? Is this a common? Is this like from the story that I've seen? It's being replayed because it has some significance.
Make a history check.
Oh, history. Okay,
Mhm.
damn, I was hoping for religion. History. I'm smart.
Okay, yeah. You remember your people telling a story, kind of like a bedtime tale, like a fairy tale, of an ancient being sent by Illustrator herself to protect her people. A great serpent, also referred to sometimes as a worm, sent from the moon itself. Hasn't been seen or heard from in many centuries.
Okay. Okay. I guess I contemplate the meaning of this and my place in the universe.
Okay.
I wait for everyone to wake up.
Right. All right, everybody. We are going to move on to the next morning. Dawn breaks over your little corner of the Sword Coast of the North. You are still on the edge of the Lurkwood. What would y'all like to do?
Shine, we've got some trekking to do through the forest.
Okay. Uranus, were you going to attempt your sending again?
I would... Do I do it now or in the evening? Depends when I want to use the spell slot. I'll do it now. I don't think he could wait.
And are you enlisting the help of your wizardly friends?
I would, and I would include Sarah since she seems to be a wizard now.
She brings all the marbles.
We make a circle around me. As I go to
She brings all the marbles.
Wow, Sarah, that represents your power.
Oh, go on, Uranus. You'll make my head big here. I'm simply an observer. I'm going to let Shro and Gresh do their thing.
Yes, you said you did need a little bit of help, Uranus?
Yes, please.
Don't know the best way to help, but I'm more than happy to lend my assistance.
So, each of you may make an Arcana check. Uranus, you can make yours at advantage. Casting your sending spell, once again, Uranus, you do come up against that barrier, that block. Gresh and Shro would recognize this as intentional. That something is preventing, is almost like a mind blank, preventing divination magic from reaching them. Almost like they're trying to hide their location. Okay, so Uranus is... Okay, there you go, Shro. Uranus is still having a really hard time. Arcana.
I guidance Schrodinger as well. Guidance for everyone.
Guidance for everyone.
You've got guidance, and you've got guidance. And if you look under your chair, you've got guidance. It's a D4 if anyone wants it.
Sorry, my sheet. What the fuck's... Oh, my
nice.
sheet's like near invisible.
Oh,
What the...
It was kind of slow for me too. Like I clicked on
so
it
slow.
and it took like 3 seconds.
It's the bane of playing on Friday nights, apparently.
There we go.
Okay. Well, luckily, Schrodinger. Schrodinger, you would recognize this as very similar to a mind blank spell. Focus and... But by focusing on it and trying to kind of work around it, you are able to discover a repeating message kind of buried beneath it, almost like a whisper buried beneath the block. It says, "Followers of the moon, we meet at Great Worm Cavern. Come at once." How many words is that? Let's see, it would be up to 25. It's basically like a repeating sending spell being sent underneath the block. So there may be a few more words we can add to that.
It's an out of office reply.
Right, exactly. That's literally that.
I'll repeat all of it as it keeps repeating itself. Like probably repeat myself twice to Uranus.
You're sure that's what it says?
It's what I keep hearing. Followers of the moon, come to Great Worm Cavern.
If you don't mind, I would like to head there.
Well, you don't wish to save the people in the Dragon's Cave?
Oh, I think we have. I mean,
Appears to be on the way.
yeah.
maybe the Great Worm Cave is where the green dragon lives?
Also,
no, it's on the
that
map.
does remind me. I had a rather peculiar dream last night. I'm still contemplating its meaning. But I did see a great worm. At least I think it was a worm.
Are you sure?
Was it long and wiggly?
Yes,
What color was it?
white like porcelain.
Okay, so not purple.
It
Crash like, okay, good.
there's a story among my people, a legend of Alestri sending a worm from the moon itself
To do what?
to protect us, I think.
Yes, the story would be of this protector being sent at her people's greatest moment of need.
Right.
I believe this is what's calling out to you.
Perhaps. But Great Worm Cavern,
And you're sure this was sent by Alestri and not some other nefarious being?
I think I know the voice of my goddess. I think.
You think?
You'll think. We've never.
How
spoken to her?
confident? How confident? I've spoken to her. We're close.
Like
We're
that.
Pardon?
Nothing. Sorry, you can't see. Never mind. I did the finger and then like we're like that.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're like that. We're cool. We're on a first name basis. How confident am I that it was Alestri? DM.
I would say that you're fairly confident.
I am fairly confident.
Fairly confident.
So, if you would all allow me this boon, I would love you all to meet my people, and for them to meet my new friends. After we rescue the people from the dragon's lair.
I have to make haste. If your people are in danger, and so is the people in the dragon's cave,
Yes,
it's best that we hurry.
it's 2 days from here to the dragon's lair.
So I suppose it probably be twice as long just to get to the Great Worm's cave.
Luckily, you all have Cillian with you, who will make travel through the forest considerably easier. So there will be no travel penalties for traveling through the Lurkwood. You can work at your normal 24 miles a day pace. So
What if we want to go faster?
you can, of course, travel at a fast pace. I believe that ups you up to 30 miles a day. If I remember correctly, I'd have to pull up my chart.
Yeah,
Jeez, I haven't pulled out one of my DM screens in ages.
Risk of getting attacked while moving faster, I believe.
Indeed. You have disadvantage on a perception checks to notice threats. So fast pace is 30 miles in a day. You get a -5 penalty to passive wisdom perception checks.
-5?
-5.
That does seem like a lot, but that also seems like a lot.
Let's go
It's definitely
even
different.
faster. We'll take -20. We'll go
Yeah.
40 miles a day.
Oh darn, he wants to go ludicrous speed.
Ludicrous speed.
We're gonna Naruto ninja run. Our hands are just gonna be flailing behind us. We're going so fast.
We're gonna run so fast, we're gonna turn plaid.
God.
Yeah, our animation's gonna turn to like hand drawn because it's so fast. Animators can't even keep up.
Sarah sniffs around the dining table. The chicken still smells good, and so does this jellied eel. I
It should do.
suggest you eat up. Gresh, you want some jellied eel?
Jellied eel.
They
Okay,
think
how-
she thinks she's so funny.
Sound appetizing.
That's not a delicacy that I would ever even qualify as a delicacy.
Okay. Then have this
It's-
crab cake instead.
That's more commoners.
I think
Crab
this is
cake?
xenophobic. Mocking my people.
I mean, technically, if X would be or Gresh would be right about that because lobster was once seen as a commoner's food.
Yeah, water
Long
bugs.
ago.
Yes.
Yes.
Jellied eel is a British delicacy, apparently.
Is it?
However, when
Yes.
they serve lobster and crab to prisoners, that's usually the famous thing people say.
Mhm.
They would grind up the shell and all.
Oh.
It was not buttered lobster. It was ground up lobster, like uncooked in a shell.
Okay, that sounds awful.
Yes,
Yeah,
it was not
yes.
The shell would have calcium, so it's not bad.
good. Yeah, but I don't know. If someone was like, "Hey, do you want eggs, shell and all?" You'd be like, "Heck no."
Okay,
Yeah.
Cillian, grab a turkey leg and let's go.
Yeah, the food's good for 24 hours, so it should be fine.
All right. So for your travel through the Lurkwood for today, let's have Gresh, Aranis, and Schrodinger roll d20s. Okay. Ooh.
Is like the animation running at like 5 FPS for anybody?
Right,
else?
right?
That's how
Is
bad it
animation?
is.
Okay.
Yeah, you can have dice animations.
Oh, I have that turned off. I forgot about that.
I've had mine turned on. I have mine turned on for certain games and off for others because it really depends on the time of day that you're running. Like for this game, a Friday at frickin' 5 o'clock Eastern time, it's abysmally slow. So, all right, everybody. Forest is as you would expect. It's a little darker than most. Spider webs hang from the high canopies everywhere you go. This forest is, by all accounts, not a very welcoming one, but that being said, your day does go without too much incident. The occasional giant spider crosses your path, which you will easily squash between your feet. And 7. Night begins to fall over the Lurkwood. Night comes much sooner here. Go ahead.
Can we capture a giant spider? Oh, we'd have nothing to keep it in. For Uranus's next thing.
Sacrifice.
Yeah.
Okay, so no capturing of giant spiders. There's plenty of them in the Lurkwood.
Let's sacrifice one on the spot.
God.
What do you think, Uranus? Do we sacrifice one while we have one?
Needless death. It does not interest my goddess.
But your dancing does.
Yes.
I thought your goddess's enemy was spiders.
These are the deep philosophical questions that plague my people.
To murder spiders on the spot or not?
I mean, if you would like, I won't say no to killing one. It just feels a bit presumptuous to make you all join me.
Well, I would just be observing. I'm just offering you the chance.
Oh. So it would just be me fighting the spider. Traditionally, I haven't fared well against big spiders.
If you think of it more like sacrificing, you'll have a good time.
How big is it, DM?
It's a giant spider, so about the size of a horse.
Bigger than the one we fought in the Underdark?
About the same size as a few of the ones that you fought in the Underdark. So it's bigger, like I said, about the size of a small horse.
The one that nearly killed me.
Which one nearly killed you? When was this?
There's a giant one on the...
spider.
Yeah.
Oh.
Cillian.
It's considerably
good.
smaller than
Street.
that one.
That's just
Okay.
a weird question about
We
the
could,
spider.
try to fight this thing. If you maybe join me, Sarah.
Is there any like markings on the spider? Like just solid black with like red marking, or is this just like a fluffy, fuzzy looking wolf spider looking spider?
Forest spider.
It is approximately this big.
It's a good thing that Alestri doesn't require
That's
bravery
giant.
amongst her followers.
Okay, I kill it. Okay, I will fight it.
Wait, why are we fighting the spider?
He is sacrificing it, Sarah.
For
Sacrifice.
Yes, let's do this.
To Alestri or whatever.
what? That just
That's
sounds.
just
All right, Uranus, pull your token out and roll initiative.
Oh my god.
I mean, he doesn't notice me first.
Oh, it does notice you.
Why are you in Luskin?
Why are you in
running away? Fight this over here.
Uranus, don't be listening to Grash. I mean, this is just silly.
I cast Fireball on it.
What the fuck?
In the forest.
And never goes
I-
the neighborhood.
I've got Great Water.
Is he casting Fireball? Are you casting Fireball?
No. Firewall.
Uranus,
No.
this is literally a freaking CR1 creature. You can
Cool.
kill it with ease.
I cast. Actually, you know what? I am going to go up next to it and I'm going to stab it
Okay.
with my rapier. Oh, and you said roll. Oh, I was going to. Roll
It's fine. there's no need for this. You can kill it.
I cast Sacred Flame on it to.
Sacrifice
has high
it to
dex.
illustrate.
Yeah, to sacrifice it. Oh my god.
It's dead already.
It has a high dex save. Come on now.
But
it
it's
doesn't
already
have a high
dead.
dex save when it's dead.
He killed it.
I would hope to think it fails its dex save.
It
when
does
dead.
indeed fail its dex save, and then promptly dies with a stab and a sacred flame. So what are you gonna do with it now?
Nothing. It's been sacrificed.
Oh, okay. So the sacred flame was kind of like the incineration of it in service
Yes, like
to
you're going
illustrate.
into a fire.
So like kind of like an effigy of Lolth. Fucking A. All right. Night
Well done.
begins to fall.
Spider Tower.
Oh God.
Is there anything left?
No, not even I want that type of nightmare.
Come on.
Is there anything left of the spider after it being burned like that?
We will say that Uranus incinerated it in holy fire in the name of Illustre.
We can make a tower out of ashes.
Elestray 1, Loath 0.
Fucking. Oh.
We're doing the piety system, right?
Oh, it's- I must have so much by now. Come on.
Right, holy hell. Oh my god.
I literally converted a drow.
Okay, so Gresh, are you making your tower again?
Oh, we're resting. Are we in the forest?
You are in the forest. You are 1 day's travel into the forest. The day has passed uneventfully. You have traveled your 24 miles into the Lurkwood. And the next day, you should reach the spot that Uranus believes.
I will make it out of branches and leaves and try to blend it in and be seamless. It's only going to be about 20 feet high, so it's going to be well below the treetops.
Okay. So, what do you all do once you get into your tower? What are the first things that you do? Say the first. Let's say account for your first half hour spent inside the tower.
Sauna.
Sauna, nice.
Stay on the first floor, away from that sauna.
How does a sauna work, Sarah? I have never been in one.
Oh, but you get these stones, nice and hot on the brazier.
Hot
And then
stones?
Hot stones. And then you take a ladle and you put it in some cold water and you spread the water over the stones and a lovely steam rises up into the air, making it nice and hot.
And that's good.
Where are you placing your alarm, Shro?
Yeah, I was just gonna hop in with that after they were done with their RP.
Where are you placing your alarm?
I'm going to do it in the common area. So if something or someone happens to come in the middle of the night,
Okay.
it will sound a banshee scream alarm.
Nice. Okay. So, Sarah and Uranus in the sauna. How long do you all spend in the sauna?
30 minutes.
Cool.
Not to be outdone by Sarah, I stay as long as her.
Okay. And the rest of you? What do you account for your first 30 minutes in the tower? Let's go ahead and go with Cillian.
Chilling out in the common area next to the magical fire.
Okay.
Cillian, join me in the observatory on the roof.
Yeah, that's where I was headed.
Okay. Perfect. All right. Sarah, what do you do when you get out of the sauna? Sarah and Uranus.
I will dry off with a towel and go to the dining room looking for something to eat.
Okay. Where is your armor?
I have donned my armor. Then I go to the dining room to look for something to eat.
What floor is everybody on?
Roof.
First?
How far up is the roof?
25 feet is the floor. Or 20 feet is the floor. Is that 10-foot floors, 2 floors by the first casting, so it's only 20 feet plus standing, so 25 feet up. Where's where we're standing? Head height? Ian, Cillian.
It might be easier to say you're standing on top of a 20-story or 20-foot building.
I think I would have followed Sarah, so ground floor. I think that's where the Grey Hall is.
Okay. The floor vanishes beneath your feet. The tower collapses, falling and crumbling away, the pieces of it disappearing into the magical nothingness from whence they came. Standing outside, you see a woman wearing a mask, split down the center, both faces howling, but in very different order. She's surrounded by 5 individuals, one of them massive, cloaked in black, the other 4 wearing similar masks to the woman standing at their forefront.
Would alarm still be up?
Alarm, these people did not enter into your building, Schrodinger.
Alright, but I mean, and like if it disappeared, like if the building disappeared, would the alarm still be within like that vicinity?
I would think so.
Okay, fair enough.
The woman raises her hands to either side, and she says, "You all dare stand against the coming of the Deep Father? We have been watching, and your time has come." We're going to take our break. When we come back, you all will face off against the disciples of Demogorgon. Alright, we are back. So, your tower has crumbled around you. Several cloaked figures, seemingly led by a woman out in the front of them, stand arrayed before where your tower once stood. They have identified themselves as servants of the Deep Father. You've heard this name before. They go on, continuing the titles of this creature: the sibilant beast, the master of the spiraling depths, the king of deviance. You dare oppose his entry into this world, and for that you all are condemned to death. Roll initiative, everyone.
Is everyone okay? Like, the tower disappeared. Did people fall from like 30 feet up?
20 feet was the highest one. So I would need Cillian and Gresh, who were on the second story, to make dexterity saving throws. 10 or less, you take the fall damage as normal. Okay.
Wow, everything is running so slow.
Plax, do you have your graphics set to uncapped in Roll20?
I didn't even know that was an option.
So over in the settings, go to graphics and switch it to uncapped. Sometimes that helps.
If uncapped. Okay.
So yeah, browser default.
What is that big thing?
That is the cloaked figure. As the woman standing out in front finishes her diatribe, the cloaked figure stands to its full height, throws back its black cloak to reveal a demonic being of monstrous proportions, almost like a cross between a toad. A strange second head erupting from its right shoulder screeches into the night sky before it prepares to leap towards you all.
Well, Sarah, you're wanting to know how people make magical beings. I'm not sure that this is a way.
Okay. Cillian, you're up.
Did you still need a deck save, or did...
Oh, I'm sorry. I think I accidentally counted your initiative as a deck save. So Gresh succeeded. Go ahead and make yours.
If Sarah sees them falling, she would cast Featherfall on them. I don't know where they are in the house.
We would instantly just fall from above.
Okay, Cillian's fine.
Okay, which one was the one that was talking on arrival? Okay. Bonus action.
She's even got a Demogorgon staff. That art is perfect. Okay.
Okay, and 2 shots to beast to start with.
$20 hits.
Hey, I'm not in the initiative.
Go and roll.
I thought I did.
Alright, 18 total with that one.
Okay, fantastic. That one is going to miss.
Yeah, Gresh, you did roll. You got a 15. 15.14.
He didn't show up in the
Like
initiative,
writing
though,
it on.
so let's go ahead and change it to 15-14.
No, I rolled 20. Ah.
Probably didn't have your token selected. I do that a lot.
No, I did. I made sure, but it was lagging a little bit. It's fine.
That also makes sense.
Okay, anything else from Cillian?
No. Nope, that's all.
Okay. So, your arrows strike the woman several times. So when your arrow strikes the woman, she reels and looks at it, kind of scowls down at it, and just rips the arrow out of herself. She then looks back towards the beast behind her and points at you, Cillian. It begins a mad sprint towards you. Using its dash, it is going to wheel around to stand behind you. Brings us to the next cult fanatic, who Cillian is going to run up to you and reach out with one of his hands for an inflict wounds. At advantage. The 19 to hit, Cillian.
That hits. There's a sec. That's not considered a melee attack, right?
It is a melee attack. Melee spell attack.
Alright. Then,
Okay. Oh, damn. Only reduces to 17.
No, it's plus your dex bonus.
Oh, plus dex bonus. Ooh, that's gonna be good.
Yeah. It's way better than you think it is.
Yeah, that is good.
Yeah.
So that takes it down to 14, which I'm thinking is a miss, yeah?
yes, sir.
Hell yeah. Good shit. Alright. The next one. Going to run up to here. Do I have the dynamic lighting set up for that? He is taking cover behind this tree, but before he does so, he is going to... I do have my lighting there. Good. He is going to pop out around the corner and throw a Sacred Flame Sarah's way. Sarah, dex save, please.
Coming up.
You take a whopping 2 necrotic damage. Renus. Would you like the template, Uranus?
I nearly got it, but maybe.
Okay, I seem to recall that this needs an adjustment change.
Yes, it is a. I mean, I'll cast it just. If I can...
Okay, so it needs to be 1 hex.
I think so.
Bigger
because it's 30. It's 20. Each
Right.
creature in a 20-foot radius, which is then 40 diameter. That seems.
Yep.
I was
there we
doing
go.
30 for some reason. Why was I doing 30? Yeah, 20-foot radius sphere. I'm so stupid.
So it looks like you can only hit 2 of them at a time here. So you can pick which 2 you want to hit if you're going to do that.
Cool.
Oh, 3. You're right. Derp.
Oh, wait. Put it back.
He should be able to hit 4.
20 seems too. I swear it was 30. Am I being stupid?
It's always been 20 foot radius sphere.
If you bring it down 2,
And you're missing this guy.
yeah, you're fine. Is that the best damage I can do? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I will. I can only hit 2 of them, can't I?
3. If you put it here, you hit 3.
Then I'll. Oh, then I'll hit all. Then I'll hit all 3.
Okay. DC and damage, please.
Okay. Cast the 3rd. Yeah.
15 for 24. Nice.
There's 2 1s in there, unfortunately.
Unfortunate. Okay, everybody except for Big Boss Lady fails. Boss Lady succeeds.
And I think, annoyingly, that's what I can do for the second. That's the end of my turn.
Shro.
Cast a big magic missile at the lady with the nice looking staff.
Okay.
3rd level.
Schrodinger, she throws a shield.
Well, darn you.
It doesn't do anything.
Yep, it doesn't do anything. It's just a waste of a third level spell slot. But darn you, shake my fist at her and walk away.
Gresh.
Excellent thinking, Schrodinger. And I will cast Polymorph on Cillian.
Oh,
as
God.
it looks like he's in dire straits.
What is he gonna be?
He's going to be a ginger ape.
Ginger ape. Where is our giant ape from last session?
Sweet.
You are a ginger ape. And,
So yeah, I'm gonna move your token up there. You should be able to control the ape. Oh, never mind. 1 second. Stand by. Ape. Ape together strong.
and then Bear, I'm going to move away, and then Bear is going to do flyby on Big Boy. And then fly over, way over here.
Okay.
Cillian smash. And that will be the end of Gresh's turn.
Zareth.
Sareth will pull out his bow and aim for this one.
Okay.
Start picking off some of the small ones. Ooh, oh.
11 does not hit.
Oh.
Unfortunate.
Oh, Sareth. He's still recovering from the sunlight from this today.
Well, luckily it is evening, so he is not suffering any penalties for being in the daylight right
I
now.
know.
Yeah, but he's still reeling from.
Yes.
All right.
Got traumatized by the castle we were in just falling to the
Oh God! Oh no! It's happening! Okay. Brings us to this guy. Does rush up. And... let's see. Okay, yep. It is going to be a hold person on Sarah. Wisdom save, Sarah. Luckily, these Cult Fanatics DCs are low. Sarah, you do succeed with a 12. I believe their CDC is only 11. I'm double checking that now. Their spell save DC is only 11 on the little guys. You do succeed. All right. All right. So, Gresh is the caster of the polymorph.
Yep.
Which I believe will draw the ire of Miss Demogorgon Fanatic.
Hey.
She does indeed do. She looks towards you, Gresh, and you see her begin an incantation. She's going to cast Flame Strike on you, Gresh.
Really?
Indeed.
I will try to counterspell it.
Okay. Flame Strike is a 5th level spell. It will require an Arcana check of 10 plus 5, if I remember correctly. It's 10 plus the level of the spell.
I have no idea. It's one of the things I need to look up, because I never...
Yeah. Counterspelling above 3rd level does require an Arcana check of... oh my god, Cat.
Each creature in a 10-foot radius.
Luckily, Gresh isn't with anybody else right now. Oh, you succeed! Oh.
Aha.
Yeah, 10 plus the spell's level, so it was a DC 15. Gresh, you do succeed, causing the spell to burn out. She scowls at you. Which brings us to Eldeth.
It's an odd question. Can two people, like, assist... Can two wizards assist in Counterspell? Like, just Gresh were to use Counterspell on something high level, and Schrodinger use Counterspell on this exact same spell? Would that do something?
Basically, you can chain as many counterspells as you want until you succeed. So, say if Gresh had failed, you could have attempted.
Okay, I was just wondering if it was just, like, better like, higher, like, yeah, it would work if two people focused on it against something high level.
No, nothing like that.
Okay, that's good to know.
What's Eldeth gonna do?
She has shot her bow.
Okay, I didn't see it. Oh, cool. 20 hits.
At the lady.
Okay.
And that'll be 5 piercing. She will use her archer's eye to beef up the damage a little bit. Put a little twist for 9. Then she will proceed to move back. That'll be her turn.
Okay. Sarah. Oh,
Okay.
Yep, you're up.
Okay. Dawnbringer comes out, light floods the dark forest as Sarah looks for the seeker of all the big talk that preceded this fight.
Sarah shouts and puts his hood up.
As she's walking towards the lady with the staff, she is casting bonus casting Shield of Faith, tapping on her shield. She is even more glowy as she brings down Dawnbringer on this woman's head.
Oof.
I'd laugh if she counterspelled that.
17. She use it, she does. She's gonna shield. That does put her up to AC 20.
Didn't she already use her reaction?
It's been her turn. She flame striked. I was checking that.
Oh, true that.
Sarah's shield hits Sarah's sword hits an invisible shield and bounces off, and she's a little confused, so she's gonna try again. I don't know how long shield lasts.
It's until the end of her next. It's till the start of her next turn.
Okay, so she misses again.
Okay.
That'll be her turn.
Brings us to this guy, who's seeing this is going to run up behind you, Sarah, and he is going to reach out with an inflict wounds. He's going to upcast that to 2nd level. Sarah, that is a 19 to hit. Oh, sorry, advantage. With advantage, it is a... Okay, still 19 was better, okay.
Keep your little fingers to yourself.
Rude. Okay. That is his turn. Brings us back to the top of the initiative and to Cillian. Monkey Man.
The little guy right to the north of me is gonna get squashed.
Why are all these people concentrating? Oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. $15. Which one?
The little guy.
15 hits.
Right to the north. Where's the damage on this thing?
You hit the
Click it
attack
over
button.
manually?
Click attack, yeah. In the chat bar.
Touch the word attack.
27 bludgeoning.
Oh.
Smoosh. A bonk. Okay, he reels, but is very much still standing. $28 hits, 21 bludgeoning. Jesus. All right. He is gravely wounded, but still on the feet.
Alright, I will make ape noises, and that's my turn.
Okay.
Ape is too powerful.
Brings us to the victim of ape. Okay. These guys are not in possession of the dumb, so I think priority 1 is to get that fucking concentration off of this ape. So let's see. He is going to bonus action. Throw up a spiritual weapon. Right next to Gresh.
Hey!
He is then going to attack with that spiritual weapon. 22 to hit, Gresh.
That's a hit.
For 3 force, but that is still going to force con save. DC 10.
I will use my portent dice.
Nice.
14.
Hell yeah, okay. And then stab for ape, which is probably going to do a jack all. Okay.
AC is 12.
So 1 hit and 1 miss for 5 piercing to the frickin' mountain of hit points that is the giant ape. The Hezrau, the demon of Demogorgon, is going to begin its assault.
Wait, how do I change the hit points on this guy?
You click on him, and then the blue bar, the bar that pops up, you can click on that, and then you can just do minus however much you took, and that'll do it. Minus, and then it's like so -5, enter. Click on the green box, -5, enter. Perfect. Okay. The Hezrau is going to begin slashing and biting. Hit, hit, and hit. So, Cillian, you take a grand total of 34 points. That is 24 slashing and 10 piercing. Brings us to this cult fanatic, who doesn't want to get bopped in the face by an ape trying to run away, so he's going to close in, and we're going to do an inflict wounds. At advantage, 14 hits. Cillian, another 23 necrotic. Brings us to Uranus.
Okay. Uranus will run forward to, I think it's there. And ooh, would you consider this thing to have total cover from me?
We'll give, yeah, I did put the trees on dynamic lighting intentionally, so that will give it, we'll just say half cover.
Okay.
So you can like lean around the tree kind of.
Oh, just within 30 feet. Oh, perfect. So it's everything.
Nice.
I use my channel. I use my channel divinity.
Hell yeah! I'm selecting them all.
Just double. Where is it? It is here. +7. Oh.
DC 15 for 13.
Not as much damage as I would have liked, but every little helps.
Okay, 1 second. I've got to check the Hezrau. Got a +5 to con, so it failed on the first one, but it does have advantage against this, so...
It does?
It does. And it does succeed off the advantage, so everybody but the Hezrau fails.
Okay, I took one down.
And so the Hezrau does still take half of that, so it took 6. Okay.
I will then use my bonus action to cast. I did not choose great spells. Think. That's an action. That's an action. Spiritual weapon.
Okay, nice.
Why not? And I'll chuck it there.
Okay. Aranis, your spiritual weapon got buried in my library. I will find it again, I promise, but I can't find it right now.
Which one was concentrating on the weapon that attacked?
Spiritual weapon is not concentration.
Oh, which one? Not
That guy died.
Oh, he's dead. Oh, cool.
It was this one that cast it.
He did conflict wounds on. He was the guy that ran forward.
And then inflicted wounds, and this is the one that stabbed?
Yeah.
Okay.
I take a slash at the one next to it.
Okay. 18 hits.
My god. For 11 falls.
Okay.
That's the end of my turn.
Shro.
Hold the dead the cultist behind Sarah.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw results
14
is a big 3. So 2d12.
Hopefully they take it. Yeah, hopefully it's a big 2d12.
Right? It's big enough. It'll stay. Ah, it's just enough. He goes
17.
down.
Oh yeah. Oh, and going to be fine where I'm at.
Okay. All right, Gresh.
I will cast Scorching Ray. I will be sending one beam at this guy and 2 at this guy.
Okay.
It's not. Oh. Alright, so I need to make 3 attack rolls.
Those will all hit whoever you send them at, except for the warlock. They call her a warlock, but she's
No.
Yeah,
Not her. No. It's 2 at this guy.
Okay. If you're shooting at the cultists, they all hit.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so who's taking what now?
Wow, those are some awful rolls. So this guy takes 6, and the other guy takes 10 total.
Okay. Anything else?
Yes. Bear will do another flyby. Help action. Go back. That is all. So whoever attacks this big dude has advantage on the first attack. That is all.
Okay. Sareth.
Sarith will shoot at this one. But I don't think he could hit the big one.
Why not?
19 hits.
God.
And which one did you say it was going at?
This one.
Got it. 12, okay.
Yes. And I don't think there's a save for the...
The poison, there's not.
No. Yeah. That's the end of his turn.
Okay. Sarah. The warlock is going to say that you are in her way, and then she's going to put her hand up and place it directly onto the front of your armor. And she is going to cast a banishment.
Oh.
Counter spell.
DC 14 Arcana check.
Double check if she's 60 feet away.
Wait, it's a spellcasting ability, so it's a DC 14 intelligence check. Not Arcana. I always mix that up. You do not get to add your proficiency to it.
Oh. Oh, so it's not a saving throw.
It is not a saving throw.
Otherwise, it's kind of easy to beat.
Yeah, exactly. I always mix that up. I always forget that. I always want to call it an Arcana check because it makes sense in my head canon, but it is just a straight intelligence check.
Exceptional.
Wait, are you doing counter spell, Crush?
No.
Are you doing that
to counterspell flame strike from decades
Okay,
ago.
cool.
Oh,
All right, that is very good of you. I would not have made you do that, Gresh, but I appreciate the honesty after the fact.
Well, I get like +9 on a
Yeah. So
Arcana. So it's kind of...
okay, so Shro, DC 14 intelligence check.
let's just click on intelligence.
Yep.
Word intelligence, right?
Yep. Okay. This lady can't get a spell off. Too many wizards. Too many wizards.
So many wizards.
She is going to shout something in Abyssal at the Hezrau.
What was that?
Crow's like, I speak that. Deal with the wizards.
I'll relay that information to Gresh in Abyssal.
Eldeth's turn. She's burning her spell slots and not doing anything. What the fuck? I've finally gotten decent at running wizards, and y'all are just like, nope. 20 hits.
And she'll
Who are you shooting at?
Lady.
Okay. It has been her turn. She has her reactions back.
Oh.
She's not gonna shield an arrow. But
So take 11.
okay.
She takes 11 piercing.
All right, Sarah.
Sarah kind of looks at her sword and wonder if it's broken after the fight with the dragon, and she'll try a different spot.
I don't want to burn her reaction again, but I do. I have to. I can't let her get smited.
Okay, so does the shield bounce off?
Yes, the sword bounces off of her shield once again. Her AC is once again up to 20.
Sorry, that was my long sword. I clicked on the wrong button, but it's okay.
It's too bad.
Yeah, I think it's still the same modifiers and everything, right? With Dawnbringer, it would have been a 19, so it would have been one more, but it's still a 19. Still wouldn't have hit. So
Okay.
14
Yeah,
also
she's
misses.
She's just bouncing off the shield, frustrated now. What she's going to do with her bonus action is she's going to toss a marble over to the giant ape into its gaping maw. and basically give him inspire him.
Nice.
As he sort of attempts not to choke on the marble.
998.
998. So he gets bardic inspiration.
Awesome. Very cool.
And that'll be her turn.
All right. Well, he's dead, so he doesn't get a turn. Cillian, you're up.
Seeing the bear do a flyby as he does so, I'll point at it with my big ape finger, go, haha, birdie, to the big guy, and then just slam him with a right hook.
Ugh. $21 hits. So, question. Are
Yes.
polymorphed creatures' attacks magical?
No, because it becomes the creature.
Okay. So that is only 15 points, which is still a fucking mighty hit, but still. Oh.
It is the downfall.
Okay, yeah, bludgeoning, piercing, slashing. Yep. Okay, so 15.
And then, just because he's annoyed that he's surrounded, he will do a swinging back fist at the little guy to the north of him.
$14 hits. $25. Holy shit, he goes a-flying.
Just misted him.
Didn't even look, just swung his fist back and
Okay. Anything else?
all for AP boy. That's it for AP boy.
Okay. You guys are dropping these cultists like flies. They're all dead, right?
Yep.
Yeah, they're all dead. Okay. The Hezrau is going to howl up into the wind in rage and hatred, and that face on its right side begins to split off and rip apart. Who wants to roll the D100 to see if he spawns another one of himself?
What?
I will allow one of you all to roll the D100 for his summoning.
Cillian, we can do it.
1 to 33 causes another Hezrau to spawn.
No.
Within 60 feet of the bearer. Alright. Spawns right next to Gresh. Acts as an ally. Within 60 feet of its summoner, acts as an ally of its summoner and can't summon, so it just enters into the initiative now. Alright. 21. Would you look at that?
Wait, hold on. Sorry. Can I use Sessional and try and reroll that?
Not on a D100. The sessional is specifically for D20 rolls.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Alright. Well, we will call that a stroke of luck for you all, because it entered the initiative above its summoner, which means it doesn't get to act until next round. Uranus.
I could try this, but if it doesn't work, it's a waste of a really high-level spell slot.
She has used her reaction to defend against freaking mighty smites.
I'm trying to think. Did she summon him?
He was already here. So he came with her, of his own accord. So no, she did not summon him. Or at least not today.
This isn't going to work, but why not? I prepared this spell in case, but I cast Banishment on him.
Okay.
With the hopes that by getting rid of him, might get rid of him.
Okay. Alright.
I don't know how these spells...
Wisdom saving throw incoming.
Charisma.
Charisma say, oh god, he sucks at those.
Who are you banishing?
The Hezrau.
Which one?
This one.
This one? That one.
Well, because he just summoned him. I'm hoping I can... I don't know how that ability works. I'm hoping I can get rid of both.
Seems like there should be some math to that.
Okay.
Needed to be 15.
It's a DC 15?
Oh,
yeah,
yes,
what-
that's my...
Okay.
I'll say.
Wisdom. Charisma.
Charisma.
Charisma saving throw result is... Ah!
What? He's gone. Yay!
The other Hezrau
Aranis
remains, unless it dies.
holds up his hand, and it declares, "Yeah, I cast you out in the name of my goddess."
It looks towards you, hunkers down onto its two front legs, and roars in your direction before a little pop, and it's gone.
That's my action. I have no bonus action. Oh no! I moved my spiritual weapon next to her,
Okay.
and I hit her with it.
Jesus. All right. you guys are doing really well.
I hit her with it. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
It's right. There we go.
That's a shame.
Okay.
It misses,
It does.
and I move. I wanted to give Sarah advantage, but now that I'm concentrating on this, I will hide behind the tree from her.
Alrighty. That is going to bring us to Shro.
To use 30 feet of movement and feline agility to get behind the warlock lady that's in charge.
Hiding behind the tree, Aranis, so she cannot see you.
I'm assuming we don't want the other one to pop back in.
Ah!
Now the giant ape can go help the other one. Go kill the other one.
Nice.
Behind her, going to the only melee spell attack I have. Give her attempt a good vampiric touch.
Nice. Okay, her AC is still
Think
20.
claws in.
Ah! That hits. Breaks through her shield.
Which
Third
Sarah's sword.
level.
10 necrotic, okay, and you regain
And
half
necrotic.
in hit points, right?
I'm not regaining any because I am at full health at the moment.
Okay.
But Sarah is flanking.
Yeah, oh, that's gonna help. Good shit, y'all. This is a great fight, okay. Alright, Gresh. Hezrau in your face. Oh, Hezrau in your face. Something happens because of that. 1 second. It stinks. It's a stench. Gotta make a constitution save, Gresh. Technically, so would have our ape man. You are poisoned, Gresh. Cillian, make just one con save. We'll just do it, make it 1 for all of those. For the 2 turns that started next to you. Would you like to use your Sessional to avoid being poisoned?
Sure.
Okay. Gresh, you are poisoned.
It is of no consequence to a man such as myself. I will cast I will cast haste on myself and
Okay.
stop concentrating on polymorph. And I will stay right where I am.
Cillian, you're back.
Right, Aranda's like hugging the tree.
No! I'm keeping an eye on her, just behind her a little bit.
You definitely see like a hint of disappointment in his eyes.
I'm trying to avoid getting hit. Unless you want the thingy to come back next to you.
That is the
I'm
end of
not
my turn.
you in the fact that he's no longer a giant, powerful ape.
Sarah's up.
Sareth will. What's his AC? That's wrong me. Sareth. 16, not high enough. Okay, he will back away. He will aim at him. Go longbow. Motherfucker.
Indeed. 20 hits.
I need
Though.
to have a word with Sareth. This is not okay.
Okay.
That's all he can do.
And who was that to? And I do believe Hezro is immune to poison damage, so just 9 piercing. Yep. I should just leave this character sheet up. I don't know his sheet as well as I thought I did. Okay. Alright. She is going to turn to Yustro and narrow her eyes before uttering an incantation, saying, "You're too smart for your own good." She is going to feeble-mind you, Schrodinger. And you, first off, you immediately take 4d6 psychic damage, so let's go ahead and do that.
Feeble mind, Schrodinger, are you gonna take that like a throw?
I'm out. I mean, I could counterspell, but then I won't get zombies.
I don't think you're gonna be able to cast zombies with your brain made.
Yeah, that's true. I'm gonna attempt a third
DC
level counterspell.
18. Intelligence check.
DC 18. I wonder how she's gonna feel with a 4th level counterspell in her face.
4th level would only counterspell it automatically if it was already a 4th level spell. It would have to counterspell at 8th level to instantly counterspell it. Otherwise, it is still a DC 18 check.
Don't roll that dice.
Good luck.
Gonna have a chance. Oh wait, it's an intelligence check. I was about to
Intelligence
roll
check.
Standard dice. Well, would you look at that?
Oh,
Schrodinger.
well, you tried.
You take 4d6 damage. And now you can make an intelligence saving throw. So let me go ahead and roll the 4d6. You are not feeble-minded yet. That was just to counterspell it. So you have unsuccessfully counterspelled. You do take 12 points of psychic damage. And now you must make an intelligence saving throw. And you fail.
+2 because of Sarah's aura.
15 fails.
15 does fail.
Yeah, I think I needed an 18.
Sorry.
No, her spell save DC is 17. DC 18 was just to counter the spell of 8th level. Sorry, her spell save is 16. Still a failure, but
So, how much does my intelligence drop?
your intelligence is 1, as is your charisma.
Well, I mean, charisma's already been 1, I think.
Your intelligence and charisma become 1. You cannot cast spells, activate magic items, understand language, or communicate in any intelligible way. You can, however, identify your friends, follow them, and even protect them. At the end of every 30 days, you can repeat the saving throw against the spell. I believe the spell dies when she does, though. I will double check that.
Is it the modifier becomes 1, or just the stat itself?
Your stat becomes 1.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, Feeble Mind's a bitch.
I was just looking at charisma. I'm like, I've already got a +0. If I can just get a 1, gold.
Don't worry, I can fix you tomorrow. Oh no, I can't.
Oh, you definitely can't.
No, I can't.
Actually, I don't know if
I
this
just have
spell
to
magic
remember
will
my
work.
charisma is actually a 10, and my intelligence should be a 16 at some point.
Yeah, definitely
and
take
this
note of
gets
those.
better.
Well, okay. She got 1 spell off. Sarah?
Sarah is horrified. She sees the blank look on Schrodinger's, once bright, sparkly eyes now go dull and sort of lifeless. And she attempts to use her broken sword. The warlock.
She shields.
Oh, she's still shielding?
She has 1 more spell slot left after this for shields. And it has been her turn, so she has her reaction back, which she uses to avoid deadly smites.
It's fine. Save those spell slots.
You do still have advantage, though. Schrodinger is still there.
Okay. She will hit again. Come on.
Sarah, 20 hits.
Don't know what
10th
you've
level
done to
smite.
I don't know what you've done to my friend, but feel this. And she will cast Smite at 2nd.
Give her the butterflies.
Oh no! Why?
My sword is still broken.
Oh man, that's unfortunate. 16. It still hurts, but oof.
Okay. So she'll use her bonus action, toss a marble Eldest way. Eldest catches it in her right hand and pockets it.
Nice. It is her turn.
It's a hell of a throw, Sarah.
Oh, right.
I am now.
Sarah just feels to go past his ear.
Okay, longbow time. On the warlock.
Oh.
Oh my
No goal.
god. 16?
16 does not hit. You need a 20 until her next turn.
Oh, I keep forgetting. Okay, she's gonna add her last archer's eye. She's gonna blow on the marble for good luck.
Hey!
Oh. So that did 12 piercing.
Okay.
I don't think Bardic Inspiration can add to damage. I think it's only add to
No, just attack rolls, yeah.
That's it. Okay, yep. So 12 piercing.
Okay. Cillian.
Would I have dropped concentration on Hunter's Mark?
I don't think so.
Being polymorph?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
You're still concentrating on him, I suppose.
Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna shoot him.
Who?
The warlock.
Okay.
And I already used session. Oh, hold on. Hold on. $22 to hit.
22 hits.
Okay. 6 plus. Alright. 12 damage.
Okay.
Still alive.
Yes.
Okay. Action surge.
Oh god.
Shoot again. Shoot again. What's the inspiration dice? D10?
D6.
22 to hit again.
All right.
Is that enough to kill it? 11?
11 is not.
Well, you know what? I guess I'll just dump my last superiority into him for a distracting strike.
Is that 4 more damage? Cillian, is that 4 more? Hello? Can you all hear me? Can you guys hear me? Alright, I seem to be dropping my connection. Checking in Discord. Oh, several players are dropping connection.
Oh, I'm back.
Can you all hear me now?
Yeah.
Weird. Yeah, I dropped too. I think Discord had a struggle for a second. It's 4 more damage, right? Cillian?
Cillian?
He might not have noticed.
I don't know.
I am going to assume that is 4 more damage. In which case,
It is 4 more damage.
the Warlock dies.
Oh.
You see Gresh, the Hezrau in front of you, kind of cock its ear up to the side as the other creature in the other plane of existence somewhere else also loses its connection to reality and vanishes as a chain reaction. Boom, boom, and boom. You all stand alone in what remains of your tower and the surrounding forest. The scions of Demogorgon defeated at your feet. Congratulations, everybody. You survived a very, very dangerous encounter once again. Schrodinger, you are also no longer feeble-minded. Once she dies, the spell's effect on you ends.
Yay!
Yay! All right, everybody. We're going to go ahead and call it a session here. When we come back next week, something very different than what I was expecting to happen is going